Alright, so to continue on, this is part 2. Commanders, Bears. Commanders have the ball, and they look like they're going to score again. Bills, Falcons. That game was pretty good, Bills unfortunately lost. Josh Allen is going through a lot. His offensive line is not giving him much blocking. I was just dissing on Josh Allen last week. That was a joke. I do not mean it. He's pretty good, but just not tonight. The Falcons just were too much for the Bills. Alright, guys, so we're moving on to predictions for next week. Thursday Night Football, Steelers versus Bengals. I think the Steelers are going to get the win. Starting Joe Flacco for the Bengals. Y'all ain't going to get nothing done. Bengals are going to lose. I think Steelers will win by maybe 13 or so. And then moving on to the Sunday morning game, Rams versus Jaguars. This is going to be a good matchup, Rams-Jaguars. I think the Rams are going to pull out with the dub, get the W in London. Moving on to 1 o'clock games, Saints versus Bears. I think the Saints are going to have a comeback week after the loss to the Patriots. They're going to, beat them. Probably maybe a field goal because Bears are pretty good. Patriots and Titans. I think the Patriots are just going to beat the heck out of the Titans. The Titans just suck this year. They've sucked every year. Panthers, Jets. I think the Panthers are going to keep going with these wins. Jets are going to stay, just terrible. Raiders, Chiefs. I think the Raiders are going to get demolished by the Chiefs. But you guys seen that game on Sunday? It was just Reds versus Lions. Dolphins, Browns. I think the Dolphins will come. I think the Dolphins will get another win here against the Browns. Eagles, Vikings. I think the Eagles will have a comeback. Go to 5-2 against the Vikings. They're still not with J.J. McCarthy right now. Giants, Broncos. 4 o'clock games. No. The Broncos are just going to kill the Giants. Colts, Chargers. I think the Colts are going to get another win with Daniel Jones. Packers, Cardinals. I think the Packers are going to get another win because the Cardinals just suck. Commanders, Cowboys. I'm hoping the Commanders get the win. No Cowboys in my country. Falcons, 49ers. I think the Falcons are going to get the W against the 49ers after the upset loss against the Buccaneers. And then Monday night games. Bucks, I think, will beat the Lions. And the Texans will beat the Seahawks. That's all for now. I'll post maybe later. Peace.